Hello everyone, welcome back to another video and welcome to 2024's State of Development, where we showcase the latest updates to ZFight, what we are planning, and what's to come into the future of ZFight. We hope you enjoyed this episode and we hope you are excited for the future of ZFight. Many other things on this list and this timeline are subject to change, but generally the information is all correct and is what to come for the future. Thank you, and let's present this episode. We posted a loose roadmap earlier this year, which showcases some of our future projects. We know that in 2024, the highlight of 2024 is the new mode coming, which is the Z5 times Fall Guys mode, which is going to be an obstacle themed game mode where players compete in obstacle courses in a battle royale kind of style set in a Fall Guys map. Next, in 2025, we have a new PvE game called Marvel Rivals times Z-Fight. We are going to be creating a hero shooter within Z-Fight that has characters from the Marvel Rivals game, all coming in 2025. 2026, we have another Z-Fight times Marvel mode. Details about that to be revealed later on. 2027 and 2028, however, the plans have changed and our goal in mind has changed. So let's go on to the next slide. The Z-Fight times Fall Guys mode officially launches September 20th, 2024, straight after the launch of Z-Fight Chapter 4. The Z-Fight times Marvel Rivals Hero Shooter PvE mode launches June 8th, 2025 with monthly updates, heroes, and maps. The Z-Fight times Avengers Doomsday Open World mode launches on the 18th of October 2026 and will feature a massive open world for players to explore, enemies to fight in, and a unique narrative and storyline. Next slide, please. The question is, what are we building towards? What is our final and long-term goal for Z-Fight? What do we want Z-Fight to become? We want Z-Fight to become a platform. We want it to transform itself into a new game-changing media. And finally, we want it to have unique and limitless experiences for all players to enjoy. This is what we are working on. In order for Z-Fight to transform into something much more than what it is now, in order for it to be a true metaverse/omniverse, as we like to call it, it needs to be much more than a video game. It needs to transform itself into something we call an interactive video. With a video game, all the assets in a video game are preloaded. Frames are rendered through graphic pipeline, and gameplay can be and is deterministic and finite. With an interactive video, the assets are none needed except for prompts, and frames are generated from a real-time AI model. Gameplay is probabilistic, unpredictable, ever-changing, and infinite, allowing for there to be infinite worlds and infinite experiences, becoming much more than a game, but rather an interactive video, a new type of media. This is an early version of what OpenAI Sora can already do. In the coming years, we can expect there to be completely, fully generated, interactive video games with worlds that are ever changing and ever evolving and update by the second. To that, would there to be limitless possibilities and the players' options affecting the fate of the universe, to blur the line between what's real and what's not real. This entire clip is not from the game Doom. It is actually completely AI generated and an interactive video. Nothing here is made with the game engine at all. No code, no assets, nothing. Everything is done by a generative AI. This is a very early version of what's to come, obviously. In the coming years, we will see full, detailed universes being built with the power of this tool, fully changing media as we know it. It works as if that the AI predicts what will happen. For example, when the door opens, the AI predicts what's behind the door, and the AI generates enemies, so forth and so on. The technology is always evolving, and the future looks incredible for ZFight and for gaming overall to evolve into something new and unique. This technology not only changes ZFight, but all of media as we know it. Every major company, indie or billion-dollar company, will be using this new technology. For example, let's take Pixar. In 1938, they changed the way that we understood movies with a multi-plane camera with Disney's Snow White. Then in 1940s, Marvel and DC comics invented the four-color rotary letterpress, which started the golden era of comics. Then in 1970s, Lucasfilm introduced motion control photography, which changed movies forever with the introduction of Star Wars. Pixar in 1995 rendered 3D graphics, which completely changed animation. And 2025, 2026, we could see generative AI models create interactive video games with AI, allowing for there to be exploring the entire world of these universes, not just movies, but entire worlds. There is no limit to what can be done with this new technology. Through the years, from 2020 to 2023, ZFight was mainly known as Fortnite Creative. Then from this year onward to 2026, we're gonna introduce many new modes like the Z5 times Fall Guys modes and the Z5 times Marvel Rivals PvE mode. And from then onwards, a few years later down the line, our goal is maybe to Z5 would have transformed into a universe of seamless, limitless, interactive experiences for all players to enjoy as this new emerging media. Thank you, everyone, for taking your time to listen and pay attention to this episode. We hope you are excited for the future of ZFight, and I know we are. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.